Hey YouTube, it's Mondily. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome in. Today we're going to be doing the brand new 4.7 Archon Quest with Dainsleif. He's finally back. I'm so excited. I would normally be doing this on stream, but I'm taking a little break, so I thought it'd be fun to record my playthrough of the Archon Quest. The last we saw of Dainsleif was the Kari Bear quest, I believe. I have no idea what's coming, but the teasers for this Archon Quest looked really good. Perhaps a reunion is in store for the Traveler. We'll find out. I'm excited though. Let's get started. My brand spanking new Clarend. I'm ready. I basically accidentally triggered the Archon Quest a day ago because I am currently doing my commissions in Sumeru, and I went to Catherine and I forgot that that's where you start the Archon Quest. So I had to quickly exit out and cancel it. But we're good. I didn't see anything. Oh, I cannot freaking wait. This is gonna be good. All right, here we go.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that
I
has
love how it
your names
always
written
starts
all
this way.
over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
Damn right. I've never heard of that classification before. But we're happy to take this on. Which Archon do you need us to deal with today?
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting.
I also just like Catherine's voice, so it's always nice to hear her actually talk.
All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Missing person.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Well, that's us for sure.
Flattery will get you everywhere with Paimon, but I can't guarantee we'll be able to complete it either.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot. If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner
we
about
got this.
canceling the commission.
We got this.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing.
Oh no.
But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Not the prank.
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
True. That would be a little strange.
In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara Village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable.
Nice.
The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Alright then, let's go! I'm starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
I'm so excited! Bedtime Story. What a name. Oh my gosh. Bedtime Story. Go to Vimara Village. I think this is where Rana was from, right?
We made it to Vimara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Alright. Baram?
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vermara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that, then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know.
How do they know nothing about this
I couldn't
person?
tell you.
Okay. Guess you are really sick of answering questions.
Or that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
So those 3 questions are no-go then? Is there anything else you can tell us?
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know?
This person's a
We
literal
just don't
ghost.
know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays, so genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
He got recruited into a cult.
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh.
I don't know about
Thanks
that.
for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Sounds good. Alright, who's next?
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village, but somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name,
Here we go again.
address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know
This
those
is getting
things.
suspicious.
For some reason, no matter how hard I try to
Somebody
remember,
erased
the
him from
information just
Irminsul.
doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out. Traveler? What do you think?
There's probably more to this case than meets the eye. A lot of things are not adding up.
Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
I would say it's more like he's someone who only exists in people's memories.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Could it be like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Like some sort of... Oh, I didn't even finish reading that.
Right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way.
Atosa.
I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager.
Will do.
I'm begging you. You have to find him.
I'm sure we'll track him down. We'll certainly try our best.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead.
Ooh, here we go.
There's a place I'd like to show you.
Nice. Okay. This sounds promising. This way?
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky, or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village.
Oh.
The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
Atosa is a relatable queen. I think a lot of us can relate to this. I think I get what you mean. That's what family is for.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
I used to have someone like that, a family member that I could talk to no matter what. But now I have a lot of friends who understand me and would be happy to hear me out. Oh, I used to have someone like that. Oh.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me.
Wait, what? What is this up here? I didn't...
No matter what came my way,
Aw.
I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and
Is that
pure,
them?
and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow, you two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
Oh,
I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
don't say that. You helped us understand him better.
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together.
Oh, Atosa needs a hug.
Huh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
It was always the same time of day, and time never seemed to pass? Based on what we've learned, this is definitely not a regular missing persons case. What Atosa just told us about time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery. Ooh, so a little bit more literal? Interesting.
Hey, look at those hilly churls over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
Are they fighting? What's happening? They look like they're arguing. Oh, Abyss Mage!
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
Throwback to that Abyss Mage in that one quest that like shrieked.
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Oh no. Wait, actually defeat the okay.
Gather!
Gotcha.
Time to test out my brand new Clorand.
Loaded.
Ooh, there's a bunch of them. Okay.
Busted. Overruled.
Talk to Atosa.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
It was no trouble.
The question we should be asking now is, what is the Abyss Order doing around here?
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vimara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back. Oh,
Wait a second. The person...
there he is!
It's Dainsleif!
Dainsleif! Oh my gosh. It's been a year plus. How long has it been? Oh man. I love all the Archon quests, but obviously the Dainsleif ones are so special, and gosh, I was just looking forward to this. I really was. I've been waiting. This is what really, really keeps me just so in love with this game. I love these quests. Dainsleif! I love him.
It's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head
Bye,
back to the village
Atosa.
and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Yep, see you later, Atosa!
Bye, Atosa.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here
I
for
still
the
love
same
his drip
purpose?
so much. His cape. Hold on, are you not here for the same purpose? We're also on their tail, but I'll admit we ran into them on accident.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Well, let's see what more we can learn from the villagers, and after that, you also owe us many answers. Every time.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything.
No, because we leave every Dainsleif Archcon Quest with more questions than answers every single time.
Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
The ultimate cliffhanger of like the upside down statue and the Abyss Twin that one time. Gosh, that was ages ago. You return to Vimara village to gather intel based on what you've learned. You question the villagers. Sky grows dark.
Ah, so that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That
So
is
weird.
Indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Well then, how about the intel you promised me? Yes, Lumine!
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called
Oh yeah,
himself the
Sinner. Yeah, that's
Who's
right.
he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
I want to have faith in him, in a manner of speaking, yeah.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened.
Right.
There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
My older brother. Oh god.
Brother?
What happened between the two of you? What really happened in Conria back then?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Conria.
Oh, okay. Tell us more.
The wise Roptatir.
Ah, here
the
we go.
visionary
Rhine-daughter.
Vedrfolnir, Gold, Rhine-daughter, the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir.
Oh man. The wise, the visionary, gold, the foul, and that. So we've got quite a lot of big names here.
No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names.
Mona! Mona!
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhine-daughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedrfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Somehow, everything is connected. If that's true, then the stone slates we found in that ruin in Fontaine, the ones that outlined Fontaine's prophecy, that was likely Vedrfolnir's doing as well.
They were once people of great esteem in Conria, those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. The 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster.
The six
The
of
ones
us?
to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world.
Vinster King.
Yet, deep within, the five of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a
Why not
power that
him?
could destroy the world.
Why not you, Dainsleif?
So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
And then my sibling came into contact with your brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
Oh, it must be hard to talk about all this, but thank you for telling me.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial
Rhine does
operation
come up
was
like every
launched.
single time, I swear.
By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we
Oh
were
my
able to
God,
stop part of their
throwback!
Oh,
plan from coming to fruition.
Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osial and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to
Throwback.
their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Okay, and one of the things that flows through the ley lines are memories.
Wait, then our commission here in Vamara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
Memories? Ley lines? The Loom of Fate? Missing person that doesn't seem to exist? What's the connection between all this?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Ooh,
Well,
juicy.
if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, so pretty. I miss Sumeru. I love the Sumeru rainforest. It's so stunning. Ah. Good morning, Paimon.
Oh, so tired.
Yep, felt.
Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
I didn't sleep well either. My head's a mess.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
Let's do it. Let's go. Wait. Where? Oh.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
What's wrong, Dane?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
Oh.
Memories of him.
Of him?
Maybe... Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind. after I
Implanted
woke up.
memories? Because of the ley line? Like, what?
And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Well, what exactly did you remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Hello?
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
How is that even possible?
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him,
Right.
could they be fake too?
Like
Maybe
all of
they
a
never knew
sudden,
him at all.
they all have this memory of ghost person.
But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it.
You know who was in Sumeru the last Archon Quest? Certain peacock fella named Gaia.
I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Is the eye still safe? What if that memory is real?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
What if someone follows us? If we go straight there and someone is on our tail, aren't we just exposing the eye's location? Maybe that's the reason the Abyss Order implanted that memory in the first place, to force Dane to confirm the eye's location. I agree, that's a good point. I swear, Traveler just seems like 20 times smarter these last two Archon quests. It's like in a good way. No dig to her in the past, but they've really like upped her internal dialogue. Given what I know of him, though, I'm sure Dane has already thought of that possibility. It seems like he might already have a plan. Or perhaps he knows for certain that it's safe and he isn't actually taking us to where it's actually at. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go. Lead the way, Dane.
Of course.
No, Dane is too smart for that. So he has a plan, I think. Surely, right? Go to the place where the field tiller's eye is hidden, which is where? By the chasm. Okay. Go, Clarence.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Ooh, exciting.
Traveler, wait.
Oh no. More memories?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
What the? What was Dane gonna tell me just now? Paimon? I don't know. I don't know what just happened, but I just immediately thought of Paimon being sus.
Hey, wait up!
That was so weird. What the heck just happened? Why did he not tell us what he wanted to? Enter the place where the field tiller's eye is hidden. Okay. I guess we'll keep this team. Creepy. I love these domains though. The vibe is always spot on. Look at that. Their heads are chopped off. Where are the statue heads? Oh. Okay.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight into the shadows.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Okay. Is there anything up here though? Just checking. Dun dun dun. Chest. Thank you. Ooh. There it is. The cobwebs look so good. What the heck?
Laid bare.
Ah!
Ready. Time to testify.
Nice.
Make
Oh,
sure
okay.
all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
All the runes are pointed in the direction of the light. Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay.
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Door of Resurrection. Ley lines. Okay. Oh, so creepy. The head.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Ooh. They are here. Okay. Witness to Destiny's inception. Vanguard of newborn fate.
Solidify!
Oh, snap.
Transfixed! Into the shadows.
Oh, I'm kind of shredding him. He'll get his shield up soon, probably.
Quietly now.
Yeah, there you go.
Stabilize! This is order!
Arlecchino! Do the thing.
Overruled.
Almost got him. Boom. Memories that should not exist. Talk to Dainsleif.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here.
Right.
Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Oh! Oh no. I don't like this. What's happening?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Leave you here on your own? Will you be alright?
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager.
Okay, so he thinks that the actual person is somewhere out and about now.
Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Okay. Strange, but okay. Dane does have a point. But something still feels off. What am I missing? Oh. Oh? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm on the edge of my seat.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Oh my gosh. He's here. Oh my goodness. Ether. Or Lumine, depending. Either for me. Oh, Abyss Twin. Wow. What an entrance.
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
Tell him.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
Oh my god.
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone.
Oh, this is so dramatic. I love it.
I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
What? Are we switching to Lumine now?
The
Oh.
Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack.
No!
We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
No! Why would they do that?
Smoke trails over
The
there.
cliffhanger. They seem strangely calm.
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
The butterflies. Wait, I hear something.
In the new world,
In the new world, the
they
bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy.
Oh
Such was the
no!
price they paid, us, their souls became cleansed.
Oh my
pure.
gosh!
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
Oh, I just had flashbacks to the Chasm Archon Quest and how much I literally sobbed for the Village Girls. You heard it too, Paimon? It was someone's
It
voice.
sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly trails in some way?
Oh my gosh. I am like reliving that moment in in the Archon Quest from the Chasm. Holy crap.
Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this
Oh,
is happening
goodness.
anywhere else.
Oh, I'm sorry I took your fruit. I'm so sorry. I didn't even think twice before doing that. My bad.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilly trails are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no
Oh,
longer need to hold back your sorrow.
oh my gosh. It's that voice again. Oh my goodness. They're just little guys. Oh, truly one of the most tragic things in Genshin.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly trails have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
Oh my gosh. But seriously, I mean, every single Archon quest, like the interlude ones with Dainsleif, have all been really, really good. But I feel like, for me, the Halfdan quest has always been the one that, like, stood out the most and just really it lives in my head rent free. I think about it all the time. It just really, really hits. It was so good. Carbear was amazing too, though. Amadea!
Grandpa Medea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern. But as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say?
Now they don't even have that memory. That memory is gone now. Completely.
Huh?
Is it because Abyss Twin is in that domain with Dainsleif? And so there's less disruption to the ley lines? You don't remember? Things just got even more complicated. What?
You know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever
Oh,
it is
boy.
you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa.
Don't be rude,
Yeah.
Paimon. Grandpa doesn't remember.
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
It's too early to say. We should check in with the others first.
You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
Okay, talk to Baram. Baram.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But
What?
why'd you say he's gone missing?
Have you seen him recently? Do you know where he went?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
I don't know, man. This just keeps getting weirder.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him, and apparently he just saw him?
Okay, but I feel like the power of suggestion led him to believe that he knows who we're talking about. Because even he was like, surely if I would say such nice things about this person, it must be so-and-so. Like, but he doesn't actually remember.
Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
That'd be interesting. I doubt returning to the past would be that simple. Given everything Dane mentioned about disturbances with the ley lines, I'd say it's far more likely that this is related to memories in some way. I need to think carefully. What's really going on? Oh, not this again. Okay, people have forgotten about the missing person. We've returned to a point before this appearance took place. We are presently traversing someone's memories. Ooh. That's interesting.
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now. Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him, because there's been a change in people's memories. No, Baram still remembers him.
Supposedly.
He just forgot.
What does she say here?
If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory, just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
If we really are in someone's memory, then this is our chance to find him.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally
Yeah, that's a
on
good
the same
point.
turf.
Dainsleif probably knew that. Yeah.
Didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Let's go through what we know so far.
Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
Implant memories into the minds of others.
Right! That! Can we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow...
Implanting memories into the minds of others must be an imperfect process. There's no way the new memories could perfectly blend in with the old ones. There has to be some kind of tell. Ooh, that's interesting. Scenes from false memories will not change. False memories are easily forgotten. Time does not pass within false memories. I don't know. Let's find out about all of them.
Set in or near Vimara village, but I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location. If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion. There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it has something to do with time.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit!
Oh yeah,
That must
the sky,
mean
true.
time. That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
Okay. If we consider this in conjunction with what we already know, then the question of whose memory this is seems to have an obvious answer. Is it really that obvious? Oh god.
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in
does.
time she described.
Yeah, she always would meet him at this time of the day. Dainsleif.
Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once? We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager, but it turns out we're at a moment in time before the village issued the commission.
Atosa.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Huh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory.
Let's go to the tree.
Yeah, that's where they'll be.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go back to the tree. Are you coming to the tree? There he is!
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Oh. Wait. Talk about what you think of me. Oh.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman.
Wow. Look at him.
You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Our Conrian friend here. We finally found him, but why does he look kind of familiar?
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me.
The earring.
So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk.
Bye, Atosa.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
You're... Oh my gosh. Factoring in the memories, the Abyss Order, the Loom of Fate, and everything else, I need to think of the one person that can connect all of this together. Clothar Alberic.
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate. Dane's brother, one of the 5 sinners of Conria. The one who stole the power of the abyss. You're Kari Bear Alberic.
Dude.
Oh, you know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you
Oh
before.
my gosh. It does feel like at times certain parts of these interlude Archon quests have felt like very separate of each other at times with like an overarching theme. But the direct, you know, tying in Kari Bear from the very last one that we did is great. So
Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
oh no. Damn. We just ruined the goodbye. Whoa. Alright, where are the Conrian experts at? Someone decrypt this, please. What? Ah, so pretty. Oh wow, this is beautiful. The proof of existence. I so badly like wish that I could just play all of these Archon quests like back to back instead of a year apart. I really know that I would appreciate them so much more that way. But I guess that's what an alt account is for. Oh, so stunning. Look at the water. Wow, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Literally beautiful. Ah! So stunning. Okay, Kari Bear. What is this place?
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all, as you well know.
Oh gosh, you look quite exhausted.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived.
This is a rare opportunity for me as well. I should try to learn as much information from Kari Bear as I can. What exactly happened to you? What exactly is the Loom of Fate?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins.
Kari Bear looks good.
A degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension.
He looks really good, actually.
Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the Loom of Fate, but despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction.
Interesting.
In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate.
Kari Bear is dead. That's why he no longer exists outside of people's memories.
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Weaving? Ley lines?
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But, as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own.
Wait, in its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger until finally it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Interesting.
Once fully completed, the moment
Real
it gains
ley
the
lines
power
of its
to
own?
weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories.
Okay. Interesting.
But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
So that was the source of your ability to implant memories?
Yes. I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I
Okay.
suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
Oh. So the memories that suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Kari Bear through the half-finished Loom of Fate. That makes sense, but I'm still lost as to why he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents of Vimara Village. Why did you implant memories of yourself into the people of Vimara Village?
Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well.
Yeah, what the heck, Kari Bear?
I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world.
This is so sad and tragic.
As if
I had a chance at life.
I had a chance at life.
Oh. So that's why I would have never guessed. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memories really count as living? Yo, that's deep.
I know what you must be thinking.
Oh.
Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it.
Being basically deleted.
I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Amadea, Baram, Granny Jahia, Atosa.
Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh. Can you blame him? Damn. Oh, that is so sweet. They look so freaking cute. And their little carvings. Atosa's so pretty here. I love her little handkerchief on her hair. Cute!
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village.
Oh.
I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
Oh. In the end, this all stems from the tragedy that occurred in Conriat back then. You know, everyone is looking for you.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well,
Oh.
it's not possible for me.
As I understand it, even though you only appeared in their memories, your existence was a great comfort to them. Ugh. They all believe you once lived among them.
I know.
Lasting impression, even in memories. Well, now that I found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. Dane might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
Oh god. Settled?
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
Ah. What? The Loom of Fate is already complete? That means the Eye of the First Field Tiller must have fallen into the hands of the Abyss. Could something have happened to Dane?
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the
What?
Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the Eye in order to have the chance to confront the
Right.
Prince.
This does make sense, yeah. But
He would then hand the Eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location.
oh my god.
That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the Eye all at once. A very thorough plan.
But Dane never handed me the eye.
That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
That was genius. What the heck? Oh my god. Wait. Does that mean he gave Dane a false memory? Oh my god. You made him think that? When? Like right outside?
Before you two entered that false
Yeah.
location.
Oh my goodness. He was gonna give it to us in that exact moment and then implant false memory. And then he was like, oh no, no need.
Traveler,
Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
We've no time to
Oh.
lose. Let's head inside.
I was right about it not actually being there, though. So when Dane froze up back then, it was because a false memory was being implanted in his mind? No wonder.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
Oh my goodness. So Dane had the eye this whole time until the Abyss Order took it away? I'm not sure there's anything we could have done. Now that the Loom of Fate is complete, what are you planning on doing with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the Prince is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the
Okay.
face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case,
Interesting.
I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
What is your goal? Your goal?
You remember my father, don't you?
Clothar.
Alberich. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls.
Okay, so the hilichurls outside.
In that
Really?
memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
So the thing that caused the hilichurls to calm down back then was Caribear's story? So that was his goal. That was the only thing he wanted. He had a device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all he wanted to do with it was to offer the hilichurls a moment of comfort and peace.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
Perhaps. I think it was very meaningful indeed.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp
but what are the
of residual
repercussions of this?
consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story
Oh, the bedtime story.
is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Oh, Sorry, Bear. Oh my gosh. A story a year in the making.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Oh my god. I'm shaking.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it.
Oh.
Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Oh my god. Oh, a hug.
Well, how about a conversation?
Oh, I'm gonna cry. I am crying. Not the hug. Oh, Lumine.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
Genshin anime when, please? Yeah, I almost can't believe it's real.
That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what? Please show us what happened.
I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
What exactly are you planning? What are you going to do with the Loom of Fate? Oh my god, hold on, I need a moment. This is so surreal. Like a proper conversation here. So many questions, but... Oh, look at Lumine! She's just admiring.
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time before the heavenly principles awaken.
Oh my god. The heavenly... Okay, so he's saying this with like all certainty. The heavenly principles are still asleep. Even after what happened in Fontaine with Focalor and Farina, the heavenly principles still be snoozing. How is that possible? Literally, how? How? The heavenly principles are still asleep?
Yes. For 500 years now.
What's it gonna take?
Ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity.
It doesn't make sense. Why?
Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her.
That's what I'm
divine throne.
saying.
Yes. Such a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still Celestia took no action.
What?
I suppose that's proof enough of the heavenly principles situation. However, the heavenly principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
Oh my god. Just thinking about the moment when the heavenly principles finally awaken and take action. Literally gonna be the most epic freaking saga in Genshin. I'm so excited. Oh wow. You really hate the heavenly principles, don't you?
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful.
I know, this place is literally so beautiful. I mean, it reminds me of the oasis in the desert. But, oh, yeah, the fact that it like reflects Kari Bear's nature is so fitting. But, I mean, yeah, this is stunning. And the fact that this is where we get to talk to Abyss Twin.
Even as a hilly churl, seeing the
Oh
terrible
wow,
sight
so
within the
pretty.
mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
Oh, tell us more, please. Oh, look at them. This is such a pretty sight.
Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
I'm gonna cry. Oh, you're the only one in this world who calls me that. Cause she's Traveler. Oh, no. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so special though. Yeah, that one hurt.
There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now.
Oh. She's like, I just want to take in this moment with my brother, finally.
There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
Oh. Why can't we continue our journey together? Oh, I felt that one. She's like, please. You could feel the like cry for help, the beg in the voice there. Just like, why can't we do this together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end.
The Sea of Flowers at the end.
Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me. You wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine.
Oh my gosh. Don't do this to me. Oh, give her a hug, please.
But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh no, the consciousness memory is collapsing.
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer.
No, not the mirror crack. Oh, no, 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 I'm not ready. No. Wow, this is so cinematic though. I like love this. This is so cool. But also very creepy. Like,
in fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here.
oh. Of course. Why? Why? Oh my goodness. No.
everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
Oh.
You're only telling me this now?
Oh god, no. That was very cinematic though. I loved it. Although I knew that was too good to be true. Of course it was. Oh. Kari Bear.
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here.
Oh.
And Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured.
Oh.
He didn't say anything though. Just made sure that you were all right and left.
I wanted to see that
It
showdown
seemed
between
like he
those
had
two.
a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
He never changes, does he? I'm having trouble thinking straight right now.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
Kari Bear and I talked for a while. He told me about the Loom of Fate.
Wait, really? What a score!
I guess our commission is complete then. The missing villager, the person who only existed in people's memories, was Kari Bear all along. But now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers.
Well, what happened after that?
After that, I can't seem to remember. Maybe I'm just tired. I feel like something else happened, but why can't I remember? I'm not sure why, but it almost feels like I lost something.
There
No.
you are. Sleep well?
If only you knew, Lumine. If only you knew.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
It's crazy that this very, very short reunion could bring me to tears like this, but I'm just so invested in this story, and I have been for 3 years, like a lot of us have.
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
So that's how Kari Bear said his goodbyes. That was the last memory he gave them.
Oh, and we also remembered his
Aw.
name, Kari Bear.
Oh!
Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
Oh, he left his imprint. That is a unique name. Make sure you remember it this time.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved
Oh,
now that
man.
we know what happened.
Oh, the fact that he gave the Hilly Churls, you know, that last bit of comfort. Oh my god. I'm telling you that the whole thing with the Hilly Churls, it gets me. It really does.
Seems like everyone thinks Kari Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now.
Kari Bear is gone. The Loom of Fate is now complete, and no one else will try to change the villagers' memories.
Paimon wonders how Atos is doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Atosa! We're coming back for you, girl. Oh no, I'm stuck. There she is. Oh, I hope the little carvings stay there. That's so cute. Oh, Atosa.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
Maybe he wanted you to forget him. I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him.
It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life.
Aww.
I'm just happy I got to meet him. So, who cares what happens in the future?
Like, so
right?
weird that it's just a memory, but still. Aw, Lumine.
Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I?
Oh! Oh no! I was dumped!
Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
I'm sure he had his reasons.
You don't need to
Oh,
comfort me.
Atosa! Someone give this girl a hug,
be okay.
please. Please, Atosa, let me give you a hug.
It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
Ooh.
Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
Right. What was it that happened? I can't remember. Huh. Feels like there's something in my pocket.
A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
You must get along with each other, the two of you. Oh my god. What? Oh my gosh. An actual memory? No. What do you mean? How is it this short? There's no way. No. Oh, this is so special. You must get along with each other, the two of you. Group photo from an unknown time. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this is how it ended. We didn't even get to see Dane again. It always happens this way too, where like Dane shows up at the beginning of the quest and then he just disappears at the end and we don't get to see him again or say goodbye every time. Oh my gosh. Genshin, why? God, it's like, it's so frustrating that I have to wait another year probably for more of this. Or at least a proper continuation, I imagine. I don't know. We'll see, but I can't believe this is where it ended. I'm so bummed. This is really awesome that we got this group photo. I don't know if this is gonna hurt more than simply just not remembering it all, but it is really special, especially because we have Kari Bear in there. You know, his existence feels even more real. But, oh my gosh. I'm such a sucker for the twins reunited story, and yeah, this was good. This was really good. I can't believe it. I feel like it just flew by. This was, I don't know, maybe it wasn't as short as I actually think it was, but it just kind of like flew by. It was so short. Amazing quest though. I really enjoyed it. I guess now we're on to Natlin, which is freaking insane. But yeah, that's it. That was the bedtime story. Oh my gosh. So good. Yeah, these quests, these interlude Archon quests, they never disappoint. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope you enjoyed watching it with me. As always, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're new and you like the Genshin content, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. I post pretty regularly on YouTube, so yeah, I will catch you in the next one. Bye.